Hey everybody, this is the Peaceful Warrior. Here to give you my review of Naruto Chapter 606. This interview is actually going to be pretty quick because, in my opinion, this chapter really didn't give us anything new. Surprisingly, it really didn't give us anything new. I think Kishimoto just gave us the finishing touches of Obito's path to become Toby. We see that Madara created the Black Zetsu shortly just before he died, and he pretty much left everything to Obito. And in his mind, Obito is the savior of the world. Um, and he's basically the dark side's version of the savior, or the child of prophecy. Yeah, he's pretty much the dark side's version of the child of prophecy. Whereas Naruto, Minato, and perhaps Nagato was the light side's children of prophecy. Um, so that's an interesting dynamic. But I mean, we all know that Madara, was looking for an heir, and he found one in Obito. And one of the things that gets me about this chapter is that we don't even see what significance Ren's body had. I mean, Zetsu tells us that Konoha reinforcements showed up, uh, and you know what I'm saying? That's it. We don't know if Ren was a spy, although I think that's impossible. Some people thought she was perhaps a Jinchuriki, so that's perhaps why the hit and miss was after her. We don't get any explanations about the experimental bodies that the hit and miss was supposedly using. Nothing. I mean, we don't get any explanation about how they claim that they were the Bloody Mist, even though right now the fourth Mizukage is not being controlled by Toby, which is interesting because the fourth Mizukage is the one who is supposed to have implemented graduation policies that created the Blood Mist. But it was believed that he only did that because he was under the manipulation of Toby. So how could they already be the Blood Mist if the fourth Mizukage isn't being controlled and therefore hasn't implemented those brutal graduation policies? It looks like we're not going to get an explanation for that. I mean, this is why I I told you. I told you. I told you. Crap. This is just typical Kishimoto. Typical, man. Typical. He leaves us with all these unanswered questions. And apparently we should be back on the battlefield next week because he did his damnedest to hurry up, to really fast forward Obito's path to becoming Toby. Like, he basically wanted to get all the things that we know about Toby. He wanted to get those things out in this chapter as to how Obito was able to learn this, that, this, and that, and this, and that. I don't really know what to say about this chapter. Overall, it was a decent chapter, and that's below okay. It was a decent chapter. Zetsu is apparently the one, Black Zetsu is apparently the one who trained Obito to do all the things that we see him do in the QB attack on the village. Who knew? But apparently the Black Zetsu was supposed to be Madara 2.0, if you will. And so that's how Obito was supposed to be able to learn everything that Madara knew, which to me is some bull crap. I mean, how convenient is that? Oh, I'm dying, but I'm going to create a lesser copy of myself so that you can learn everything that I knew, so that you can all of a sudden do all these things that we see you do as Toby. Like, that is some BS. That's some BS. And I mean, after all of this reinforces the disappointment that I have with Toby being Obito. Because how convenient. Let me get this straight. This guy is found by accident, mind you. Okay? He's found by accident. And Madara knows that he's going to experience something traumatic that's going to make him lose faith in the world that he knows, so that he can come back and become his apprentice. And you, Madara, who trusts no one in the ninja world, are going to trust everything to a young Uchiha? And just before you die, you're going to create a lesser version of yourself, i.e. Black Zetsu, who's going to teach everything that you know to Obito so that he can do everything that we see him do as Toby. Disappointed. You want to know how I feel? Disappointed. But anyway, I just wanted to get my opinion out there about this week's chapter, because I know that, those of you all who watch my videos truly do enjoy them. So I really did want to get out a video for you guys. Alright, well, as usual, light up the comment section, tell me what you think, and rate and subscribe. Alright, take care.